Good morning. Ui, this is the wrong way to sit down. Hello, good morning. Natalie Kort from Finca Cancorem. I have to just do this to my phone so nobody can call me. Okay. Natalie Kort from Finca Cancorem. As you all know, this is a little program where I always need a coffee cup to talk about or accompanying me with my little stories, and I have no coffee cup left. This is it, no more coffee cups. So now I have to find coffee cups. And I found this today. I was running around in my kitchen and then I thought, oh my God, I have this. And this is from Villeroy and Boch. It's a pretty expensive thing, which my mother bought me or gave me for one of my birthdays 25 years ago, hoping that I'm going to become a collector of these things. Hello, Lisa, good morning. And I didn't. I didn't get any further than 4 plates. That's it. No more of these patterns for me. So when I'm thinking about this, I'm thinking about Luxembourg. And when I think about Luxembourg, I think that I had always wanted to live in the United States, but I never got any further than Luxembourg, Belgium, Brussels, and Mallorca. So I keep with the little countries or little islands and just go there on vacation. Just never made it. It's so funny. And the few times I could have made it, I didn't want to. So I have my personal story with the United States. And my time in Luxembourg was not a good time. I was very, very lonely, young, pretty good-looking woman, 27 years old, and I worked in the music industry. And my boss was a very smart man because he had an office with a music agency in Cologne, where I worked by that time. And all of a sudden he realized the big stars that come from the United States, they don't go to that southern western part in Europe where you have Luxembourg, Belgium, France, and Germany. They don't go there. So there was kind of a terrific moment where you could ask people or invite people to go to the concert. So they put me in Luxembourg. They placed me there because I spoke French. I was the only one in the company who spoke French and who was willing to leave Cologne. So that's why I left for Luxembourg. And it was not funny. It was not a nice lifetime. I was very lonely. And although I had this really cool job where I was able to say I worked for Michael Jackson and the Rolling Stones and Tina Turner and whatever or whoever, nobody cared because first of all, I never saw these people. I never met them. And we were just regular working people, setting up caterings, organizing press conferences, blah, blah, blah. And you can do it for anybody. And the object was to meet those people, but we never did. We never did. The only person I met was Eric Clapton and B.B. King. But B.B. King was very nice and Clapton was like, hello, how are you? And that was it. So, no. Very disappointing for all the work we did. But of course, first of all, they don't give a shit. And second of all, they don't know. Or they might know, but they still don't give a shit. So that was a little weird. And Luxembourg was a very lonely experience because you have either people that work in the politics or insurance or banks. And if you work in the rock and roll business, you cannot hang out with people that work in banks. As simple as that. These are two universes. Impossible. And one day I was, on a Sunday, I stayed in Luxembourg because usually I went home for the weekend. On Friday, when the office closed at 3 o'clock, I took my car and I drove like a crazy woman to Cologne. But this one Sunday, I stayed at home and I got my rollerblades out and I was doing some workout. And I was sitting, taking a break on a bench. And there was this older man, and he asked me, how are you? And I said, I am so bad. I'm so lonely. And now years later, I'm thinking the poor guy wanted to talk to a young woman about how beautiful the day is. And I gave him my entire frustration my miserable lifestyle in the richest European country ever with the highest per capita income, where at the same time, by that time, there was the highest suicidal rate. And I was just giving him my entire misery, and the poor man was, I guess he was pretty disappointed. So all this happened this morning in my head when I was thinking about my life in Luxembourg, seeing only the blue phoenix from Villeroy and Boch. And when I spoke German, people were not nice to me. I don't know if that has changed now so many years later. When I spoke French, having my first name Natalie, everything was nice. But when I spoke German, that was not a good thing to do. So, yeah, this was my little awkward experience I shared with you today. I wish you a wonderful week. Have a good Monday. I hear weather is awful in New York, right? Very cold. And yeah, stay wonderful and stay beautiful. Goodbye. This never works when I can't do it with my nails, so I have to use the pen. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye, Lisa.